You're watching Rak TV. Don't touch that dial. Boom boom.
What was it? Does it tell?
They were expensive back in the day.
Yeah, I couldn't afford one, so I got a different kind of
You
one.
got a fake one.
What did I get?
He got a water watch because the ice melted. Dick of the day.
Although I was the watchman at one point.
You were.
I was selling the G-Shocks when I was at university.
The fake G-Shocks.
I was making papers.
Yo, this is Rak Chat with Jam. Okay, they were meant to say Miles, Ash, and Mus, but you know your brothers let me down. But yes, this is Rak Chat. Let's get it.
Bebe Rexha recently put up a picture of herself in the mirror in a bikini.
Oh, I saw that.
And she was basically saying, why are music executives so bothered about her age? Because she had a conversation with somebody who was basically saying that she's too old and she's about to turn 30 to be doing the whole sexy thing. And she was like, why does that matter? I feel like I'm sexy at 30 and actually I'm a much better lover now than I was 10 years ago. So here's this picture.
Sexy is like that age. Like, if I look at it now, like we're 27. We're like, sexy is that age.
So
like,
what you're saying, we haven't approached our sexiest
Shut
form
up.
yet. Okay.
Under,
Sexiest
Shut
form
up.
yet. Okay.
If 27-year-old Ash took 21-year-old Ash's girlfriend for the night, she ain't going back.
Damn!
What?
Okay. What?
If 27-year-old Ash
Okay.
Yeah.
was with 21-year-old Ash's girlfriend for the night, she ain't going back.
Going back where?
21-year-old Ash.
Okay.
27-year-old Ash.
Oh. Drake is 32, and how many girls that find Drake sexy? I bet no one's ever told Drake, bro, you're 32 years old, you know, you're a whole big man. Like, you can't be like trying to be sexy like that. You can't be writing songs like that or saying shit like that or doing promo like that. But Drake is a sexy guy. Like, the girls that find Drake sexy, and he's 32. He's what, 3 years older than Bebe Rexha. It's sick. It's sexy.
I just find it weird how they think that there should be an age on what's sexy.
Exactly.
I think women of all, it's weird to be in a position where you exploiting your sexuality or looks or whatever it is sells records, because they'll always direct that related back to how much or how appealing you are to your general public or who you're trying to sell to. And women are always under pressure to be sexy within photos or be sexy in anything that they're doing with regards to just everyday life, or as well as if you're a musician to sell music. And I think for her to say that at 29 or approaching 30 that she still feels sexy is not only inspiring, but it's empowering to her, because then it means that one, that comes across in her music, that she doesn't feel any different and she doesn't feel awkward with having to do it, and it allows everybody to say, alright, cool, everybody that looks up to her, when I get to that age I can still feel sexy. It's not, or when I get to 28, 29, I've certainly now lost my powers and I've become old and not sexy. So,
But you know what I feel like? So my question is that the industry setting that standard for women, or are fans and consumers setting that standard and the industry just recognising it and so saying, alright, this is what we're going to play into?
Yeah, no, the industry did.
The industry said
Yeah, 100%. Once upon a time, in a photo shoot of Marilyn Monroe, like, it starts from back then. It's not just music that does it. It's deeper than that.
So then actually,
it's the consumer. Someone realised, this magazine sold more copies because so and so was on the front of the magazine in a bikini, and then so it started from way back.
the way things work is, if somebody, like, let's say you find somebody, a female Chris Brown, a Rihanna as an example. She's appealing, her music's good. Rihanna's first music video upon the replay was
But
on
she
the
wasn't
beach.
sexy. She wasn't sexy then.
I disagree.
I'm 100% with Miles.
She
Like,
went
on the
sexy.
replay video, she wore baggy jeans.
Yeah.
Like that like sex had nothing to do with Rihanna at all when she first came out.
I disagree. I'm not saying that sex had everything to do with it, but Rihanna wasn't fully clothed. Rihanna wasn't not in a non. I don't want to say the beach is sexual, if that makes sense, but it had an element of sex appeal to it. Of course, it's not her completely naked. Yeah, 100%.
She like it was like based about having like in a dance hall like party.
Yeah,
with-
There was stuff on the beach, but my point to say is that sex sells regardless, not from just last week or 2 months ago or 2 years ago, even 20 years ago. I think they said like the sex industry is one of the oldest in the world.
How much did you use sex to sell the album that we released?
Oh, sex, the life out of that album.
Would you be on the front cover like in Bungee
With my dick out. Holding it.
Would you actually go?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you be Bungee Smugglers?
I think Bungee Smugglers, yeah. I wouldn't do that. 'Cause
I'd like not to.
You have an album, you've completed it. You're going to do the artwork. The album doesn't lean you towards any particular sort of artwork whatsoever. It's the four of us on a blank backdrop just stood in front of a wall. Now we know that if we were to take our t-shirts off, the album will probably sell a little bit better. Even though that's got nothing, even if it's got nothing to do with it. We know that if we were to stand there in shorts, the album would probably do a little bit better. So the question is, would you, regardless of music, just for the album to do a little bit better, take your top off for it? He said no, I've said yes, he said yes. What would
No.
you do? Okay. And you put a picture of your body on your Instagram, for what reason?
Because I wanted to put a picture of my body on Instagram.
For who to
Literally
see?
that. For whoever to see.
If you put a topless picture on your Instagram, you're doing it for a reason.
I'm not doing it for the reason that you feel
So
that
what
I'm
reason
doing
are
it.
you doing it
Just
for?
because I want to put up a picture?
Yeah, but why? There's a reason behind that.
No,
Because
because
you
I
want
want to put a
interaction.
picture.
You want interaction.
Yeah, but
Gratification.
if I put up
Yeah.
a picture, but if I put up a picture, it doesn't always have to be for self gratification or self validation. It could just be I am on holiday. Here is me on holiday.
That post you did with the towel, and you
Yeah.
said which way do you want me to rotate.
That was for work, 100%. I'm
So
actually
what was
wearing
it
shorts underneath.
Because that's not on holiday.
That's a part of the video.
Alright, so obviously recently, ASAP Rocky was locked up in jail because someone was following him for about an hour, and in the end, he ended up losing his head and turned around and beat somebody up. So, for us, how do we feel that people in the public eye or celebrities are supposed to deal with harassment or aggression?
Deal with it how every other human being should be dealing with it. So
Which
I
is?
don't think whether you're in the limelight or not should matter how you deal with it.
Either try and take yourself out of the situation completely. If you can, great. If the person isn't allowing you and you feel threatened,
Expect me to respond as a human.
Yeah, as a human. Like, there's no response as a famous person. That is not a thing. Respond as a human. Like, you've got to defend yourself, and yeah, that's my view.
I feel, and I agree with Miles, and I feel like it's annoying because you are a celebrity and you are famous and you are in the public eye, but you know that that's what it is. You didn't wake up and not know that famous people don't get followed around. So if you're going to be in the public eye, as Drake said, you belong to the people when you're outside. Or I think it was
Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick. You are there. You can't get away from it. I feel like you have to set up buffers, and if your buffer isn't, try and take yourself out of the situation. And if you can't then deal with the situation properly and that buffer doesn't work, and you have to use force in order to make sure that whoever you're with isn't harmed, whether you're the artist or you're the security, then fair, so be it.
My closing statement is, regardless of how well Rak-su do, and regardless of how famous we become, I'm never going to be.
We're gonna lay you out.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be in a situation where I'm going to put buffers between myself and my normal life. I don't want to ever walk down the street with security. I don't want ever to be in those scenarios. So if you don't see me, please just respect me as a human being and don't respond towards me with aggression, because I'm not about that life. But if there's aggression there, then I'm going to have to respond with the same as well. And we don't want that. So yeah, please just send nothing but blessings and kindness my way, and I'll do the same. And I won't need nothing.
Just don't be a prick.
yeah, just be a human being basically.
I might will run with security.
Say no, I'm gonna train you, bro. I'm gonna train you, and my security are gonna be good.
I don't do VIP sections. I don't do velvet ropes. I don't do none of that jazz.
Apart from when he was in the VIP section, don't watch this guy.
Doing velvet ropes.
I was in the VIP section trying to get you guys out. They didn't want to come. I lived my best life at Wireless. I got drunk off a Magnum. I got drunk off some rum.
Who got you Magnum?
I secured some wine.
Exactly.
My boy. I tried to dagger somebody on the fence, but I fell down, grazed my knee, mad thing. But anyway, yeah, good times.
Yeah, bunks and ranks.
Step back, it's a pyro ting. Warm your hands, it's a pyro ting. Back, it's a pyro ting. Wipe your sweat one more time. Step back.